Hey, John.
Hey, Griff.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling better than you are.
Do you feel like you're about to rage?
I'm not as angry as you are.
I'm gonna rage.
Griff's voice is specifically designed to play this game.
I'm angry.
He's doing his best imitation of somewhere between me and David Hayter.
Good start there.
Perfect.
So we've got Rage here on the PS3. And we're picking it up as soon as we can. Unfortunately, we can't go too far into the game just because we don't have the time to get that far. I mean, I can't drag my PlayStation over here and everything. I don't know. Details. Anyway, this is basically the first mission you get when you get control of your dude and exploring the wasteland and such. So we gotta go kill some bandit dudes.
Banditos.
Yeah. That is in the native tongue, banditos.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Yeah, so you know you've got your vehicles. Right, you start off with this little ATV. Obviously, no weapons, no ability to upgrade. Doesn't have your boost. And throughout the world, you're gonna run into things like these floating those floating.
I see them up there.
Yeah, and you know those are just begging to be hit. So. Once you upgrade your vehicles, get new vehicles, it gives you the potential to actually get them.
Okay.
You know, this is the open world. This is the world of Rage we have right here. So, you got a mini map. It's definitely not as big as like a Fallout style open world is. It's actually more of just sort of like your map screen, honestly. It has a little action on the outside. So we are tasked with going to kill these dudes. So we're gonna go and punch some guys.
Punch them? I thought we picked up a pistol at some point.
Yeah, we got it. So here's your, it's got a nice little quick change, and
nice.
You got your
quick ammo too.
Yeah, quick ammo. Each weapon for the most part has different types of ammo that can come along with it. So you know the one critique this game is really getting hit with right now is the texture popping issue. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it too well with our quality of image, but
yeah, you can see a little bit of it there, but
it's basically like when you're moving, everything looks fine. When you slow down, you kind of look at something, and then change your direction, you'll see kind of the textures pop in, and then when this is endemic in most like Unreal games, but id Tech 5 kind of running into this problem too, and it doesn't ever all get loaded in. Like you'll always be constantly reloading these mega pixels or what are they called? Mega textures?
Yeah, mega textures.
But the one thing that we will see here, the most impressive thing about this game to me has been just the AI. The enemy behavior is awesome. Unlike any game I've played in a while, they have tactics. They're not just stupid bumbling around enemies. You know, you got light looting aspects with junk to sell, light crafting, which would be here if we had anything we could make. Your weapon screen, you can catch a glimpse of the four different types of ammo that thing gets, that pistol gets, your objectives, and you got your information board here.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and your inventory, there's no need to manage your inventory or anything like that. Like, you just get stuff.
It just auto-manages everything for you.
Yeah, it just groups it all. And you'll pick things up, and the things you pick up, sometimes it'll say, like, you pick up a paint can, and then it just automatically throws it into small junk. Yeah, because you're like, yeah, exactly. What am I going to do with this radio?
It's sort of like what they did in Fallout. I mean, they had a little bit of a junk inventory. So
yeah, there was junk, but like you'll pick up a diversity of junk, and it'll all get thrown into this one junk screen. And then there's more explicit junk here too. So let's just do this here. This guy.
Yeah, that's really good. I like the way they react.
The havoc physics of these dudes falling over when they die, really good.
Yeah.
Like, it's not your typical ragdoll away. They'll keep coming if they have the momentum.
Yeah, and they react to bullets really well so far that I can tell.
Mm-hmm. People will get stunned and trip up if you shoot them in the leg or something like that.
This game doesn't have, or does it have like an iron sight?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, There is a reason for that.
You get a monocle at some point, don't you? That,
You
like,
get it. You get
zooms in?
you definitely do get a piece of binocular that helps you to zoom in with your pistol. There are upgrades for all your guns. Well, for some guns. See here, we've got empty beer bottles, and we can sell those too. Just tons of stuff to loot.
Oh, that's really good. Just like you get shot in the head and he grabs his head.
Yeah, the one disconcerting thing is you shoot a dude in the head and they don't die right away.
Yeah.
But also, they've survived this asteroid falling apocalypse, so they're probably tough.
Yeah.
Or otherwise bullets may have gotten really weak. Oops.
The bullets are all made out of just like junk. Oh.
So there we got some wing stick action, which I finally got it to work. And regenerating health, which you can help out with bandages. Here we go. The bandages, will be like a quick heal. So your nanite body will regenerate after time, but you can speed that up with bandages.
How dare you think you can walk into our
the other thing is,
into the kill.
as time goes on, the world opens up some more. You find some new locations, and you get to do like these racing events or these demolition derby sort of events. There's a lot of stuff going on in it. Let's see if we can skip this cutscene, or should have set this up beforehand, but it'll take just a second. There we go. No very light auto-saving. You will not find this very often. If you enter a new location, it'll auto-save. If not, you just gotta be hard-saving all the time. Here is the, you get one free death. If you die ever, you get the ability to basically give yourself CPR. So you play this little mini-game here. This game loves mini-games. And then you hit down on the, yep. So now I get to do this for real. Great. I forgot the whole controller thing. It's close enough.
Huh. That's good.
Yeah. So that's kind of nice, a little free cheat death thing that kills everybody in the area too.
Oh,
kind of cool.
Okay, that's cool. Because of the electricity.
Yeah. Which we're not going to debate the actual.
Like how a defibrillator actually works.
Yeah, how it wouldn't just burn you alive if that were the case. But
if it's killing everybody else, like an EMP blast that's killing everybody else but not killing you.
It's lightning, man. You just shoot lightning.
Shoot lightning.
So you have the ability to do race events in the future, and about a gajillion other mini games. There are tons and tons and tons of mini games in this.
Yeah. Are you crouched right now?
I am. I am sneaking.
Okay, I got you. Sneaky.
Yeah. So the wing stick, your secondary little weapons that you come across in the game are very, very helpful. You get like sentry robots, turrets, stationary turrets, weapon or things that like boost your armor and things like that, or your damage output. So then we're gonna. They would give me a hard time here. So there is good reason to use the crafting system.
Yeah, and it's kind of a light, easy crafting system.
Definitely,
right? So
yeah.
it's not anything.
Like you're not farming
right.
reagents for
right
pig iron to make new.
Yeah, not trying to figure out like weird alchemy systems.
No, it's all spoon fed to you. It's very simple, but it's all good. I mean, so the way that I view it is, it's the problems of Fallout have been taken into account, and this game does a really good job of saying things like, oh, well, you know what sucks in Fallout? Walking forever. So we'll give you a vehicle. May not be the best, may not be the most effective way to tackle that problem, but it still is pretty good. People don't like the shooting in Fallout, the first-person shooterness of it, so you can see what they did here, making things a little bit more, well, a lot more active, but not quite as necessary or skill requiring. You know. So he's dying because he got shocked by my defibrillator, and that'll recharge eventually.
Okay. So it's like you can't just die and then
you can't just keep
dying.
Redefibrillating over and over and over again. You get, like I said, it's your one freebie, and then you have to wait for it to go back online.
Potato for a heart.
Yeah. Well, these nanites, man, they gotta recharge. Future.
Nano machines.
Let's think here.
That's good stuff.
There's a lot of good stuff in this game. I mean, it has grown on me quite a bit, and you know, you see how these dudes animate and walk, and you come across quite a diverse amount of enemies too, who all behave kind of differently. You know, you've got bandits who are pretty simple, you know, cover, melee, attack, and then you've got mutants, which are more like, you know, less concerned with their well-being, and then you've got, you know, these shock troopers that are very tactically advanced. They you know, will take cover, they'll use group tactics, all that stuff. The grenades are very nice. The only problem with them is they don't leave anything for you to loot.
Oh, I see. That sort of makes sense, though.
Definitely. And, you know, there's some exploration here, too, you know. Get some money out of these vending machines. But like I said, tons of mini games. One of the best ones is definitely the card game. Which,
yeah, I heard it's like some Magic the Gathering.
It is very much like that, which gives reason for you to kind of be rummaging through these environments to find extra cards. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. You've also got, you know, Five Finger Fillet and just the racing in general. You know, consider that a mini game. I don't really know where I'm going at the moment. You've got, like, Simon Says, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that gives this a lot of depth. But
yeah, I like it.
Are we going
it seems
here?
Pretty cool.
There we go. Yeah, so post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, I think I really like how over-animated everything is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's over-animated in the best way possible. Like,
that's exactly what I thought when I first saw it. I was like, man, everything just seems so exaggerated. But the more you play it, it's like, damn, it's not. It works so perfectly.
Maybe it seems over-exaggerated just because
you're used to just kind of
see it that much in video games.
Bumbling enemies who.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing, like, the guys that when I throw a grenade in their direction, they stall for a second and then tumble in a direction.
Right. Or, you know, you shoot a dude and then they just kind of flop to the ground.
Yeah,
but
and they have their can to, like, I move this way.
Yeah, the enemies in this game do a lot better job of responding to stimuli, and yeah, just overall, like, you see this guy here, he's down and almost out, like just crawling across the ground trying to take cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is about it for Rage. I can't show any of the minigame races right now because we're not that advanced in the storyline.
I think for this being a shooter, I think I've seen, like, you're running this is something with it, like, playing and entertaining.
Oh, it is. I mean, you get a bunch of weapons that, you know, keep things feeling kind of fresh, and upgrades, and it is definitely longer than I expected. Oh, here we go. You run into a lot of zip lines.
That sounds fun.
And aside from the enemy behaviors, just the level designs are really good. There's one level in particular that's really interesting where you play it at one point in the game, and that you replay it backwards at another point. So it has a very cool sort of unique feel to you recognize everything and you're going through the same level again, but in reverse, and it's impressive because you're like, man, like, this still does feel fresh but familiar. So well done, id and ZeniMax and Bethesda and all that craziness.
Yeah.
But yeah, really not too much else to show here except yeah, a little driving.
A little driving.
Yeah, but I think we'll call it, and thanks for watching The Rage.
The Rage.
Rage.